Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Automation Hub. So today we will discuss about weights in Selenium. So guys, basically today I will talk about implicit weight. So guys, what is weight? So weight we use for like if there is a one website and there is a multiple element inside that. So and every element is taking some time. So how you are going to handle those thing? Like every element is taking some time, like 5 second, 10 second. So how you are going to handle that type of scenario? So for this we use weights in Selenium. So basically we have four types of weight in Selenium. First is implicit weight, second is explicit weight, third is fluent weight, and fourth we call as a static weight, like thread.sleep we call as a static weight. So this one, like all the other, I will explain you later in coming videos. So today we will discuss about implicit weight. So what is implicit weight? So guys, I will give you some demo also, like how we are going to handle implicit weight. So first of all, I will explain you like how you are going to know like when you need to apply implicit weight. So see, I just open one website for demo purpose. So one thing we need to notice here, like if consider like these all are element, right? This one is one element, this one is second element, this one is third element, right? And like you want to handle all the elements, right? And this element is taking like 5 second, this element taking like 10 second, this one is taking 1 second, this one is taking 4 second, and this like when you are going to click on this one is taking 5 second. So how we are going to handle all the elements? So for this we apply implicit weight, because as I mentioned here, implicit weight is a global weight. So if you want to handle all the elements in your website, in your script, you need to apply implicit weight, because implicit weight apply for all the elements, right? If you have one script and inside that script you have 10 elements you mentioned, and all the elements you are working with different operations, so how you are going to apply, like how you are going to handle those all the elements? So for that we use implicit weight. Second thing guys, like implicit weight, you need to understand like if all the elements in your website taking like under 10 second taking the weight, like 5 second, 6 second, and you think like all the element will handle like during under the 10 second but not more than 10 second. So in that scenario you can apply the implicit weight, because implicit weight we consider maximum time we apply for 10 second, or exceptional case you can give for 15 second, but not more than 15 second we can give for implicit weight, guys. Okay, because this implicit weight is applied for all the elements. This is global weight. So if you give the more than 10-second weight, so this will impact your execution, text execution, right? Because if implicit weight for all the elements, like if you have hundreds of element inside in one script, so this will take time, right? Because this will apply for all the elements, right? So we don't use more than 10 second, so we always use 10 second, or exceptional case you can give 15 second, but not more than 15 seconds, guys. So always remember, if your all the element are loading under the 10 seconds, you can apply the implicit weight. But if any element is taking more than 10 second, like if let's say one example, like if you want to click on here, like you want to click on this demo button, right? And when you are loading this website, this demo is taking time, because it taking like 15 or 20 second to load this button, right? And when you are running the script, so this will taking time, and if you are going to click on this and this is not loaded properly, so this will give you error, right? Exception for because this element is not loaded, right? So when this element is not loaded, so which exception you will get? No such element exception, right? Because the element is not loaded and you are performing some action. So in that scenario, we use explicit wait. Like if element is taking more than 15 second or 10-second time, you can apply individual wait, like the explicit wait for individual element or individual condition. But for global wait, we always apply implicit wait, and this will apply for all the elements. So let's see one demo so you will understand better way. And if element is not loading under the given condition, given time period, so you will get the no such element exception for this. So let's try. I'm going to create one class. So here I already created one class, implicit wait concept. Okay. So I've already declared some property, driver property, and the initializing the driver here and maximizing the window using driver.manage.window.maximize. So this method will maximize your browser, right? After that, guys, what we need to do, we need to launch our website, right? So how we are going to open driver.get method I am going to use for providing the URL path, because driver.get method we always use if you want to launch the website, right? So I just provided the link here inside this. So this will open the website, right? So see, like I want to fetch this element first. So let's inspect this element and see. For this element, what is tag name? Input type. Tag is input type, right? And the attributes value is type, name, class, ID. So as I always say, consider ID if ID is available. So I will consider ID. So simple copy this ID and just enter some input value. Driver dot find element by dot ID I am going to use. Then provide the ID inside this and like send keys to enter some input value, right? So I'm going to use send keys, and inside this I'm going to provide Mark, like the name. First name is Mark. I just provided Mark here. Okay. Then second task what I am doing, I want to enter phone number. Okay. So how we are going to enter phone number? This is also input field. So I am going to use ID here because ID will be unique, right? So for this element also I am going to use driver dot find element by dot ID. Okay. And I will provide the ID value. Then send keys to enter the input value, right? So send keys I will give the contact number we need to give, so 0 1 2 3 4 5. I just gave this random value and semicolon, right? Then one condition I'm going to give, like I want to inspect this company, but I am going to provide wrong value, like I am going to give wrong data here. Like this is the ID, right? But I will give different incorrect ID. So driver dot find element by dot ID, right? ID, inside ID I will give random value, like for example I am giving this ID and dot what we need to perform, company name, right? So send keys I am going to use because send keys we will use for entering the input value. So send keys is what? For company name. So company name is XYZ I am giving like this, right? See, then driver dot quit. Driver dot quit method I am going to use to close the browser, right? So see, I just write it down one script here. In this I am entering one first name, then contact value, then the company name. So here I gave this as a wrong ID. Like this is not the correct one. This is the wrong value, right? So first of all, like if I'm going to run this value program, so let's see. I'm going to run this program. So let's run as Java application. Let's see what happens. So this will check all the elements, and when this will see like any elements having incorrect value, this will give you the exception. So let's see. Once website will load. Okay, see. So first of all, you need to check here. First name will be enter, first name, phone number, and then this will throw some exception, right? Okay, so see. Because the last command didn't work because already this gave the exception, right? So the exception is throwing, which exception this one is throwing? See, I gave you, I told you already no such element exception because the ID is different, right? We didn't provide the correct locator value, right? That's why we got this exception, right? So let's see when I'm going to apply this implicit wait. Okay, because see, one second. So see, here it didn't wait for any second, like didn't wait for any minute or second because we didn't apply any wait here. So this one just throw some exception, like all the commands run and then whenever the wrong condition is there, then this is giving the no such element exception, right? But if you are going to provide wait, so this will wait for that period of time. After that, this will throw you exception. So let's apply the wait. So I am going to apply here. Okay. So driver dot manage dot timeout dot implicitly wait. See, when you type implicitly, so we already got the options, right? Get implicitly wait timeout or implicitly wait or implicitly wait, right? So I'm going to this one pick, and duration of z- of second. I will consider of second, right? Duration of 10 second. I am going to provide 10-second wait. See, so this is implicit wait I provided for 10 second. So driver will do what? This one will wait for 10 seconds. This wait apply for all the elements, right? Because I already told you the implicit wait is a global wait, right? So this will apply for all the elements. Whatever I'm writing after the this command, right? After implicit wait, whatever I am writing, all the elements will consider for 10-second wait, right? So see, we have four element inside this. After this, we have three element, one element, two element, three element. So this wait will apply for all the three elements. After that, this will give you the exception. So let's run this program because as I told you, implicitly wait is global wait. So this will apply for all the elements. All the elements under 10 seconds, this will wait. After that, this will give you the no such element exception. So let's run this program and see. Okay. So see, because this will apply for all the elements, right? So let's see. It's loading. Now this will enter the first one name, contact number and wait for 10 seconds. After that, we will get the exception, right? Because see, right now didn't get the exception. See now, after 10 seconds, we got the exception. So see, no such element, right? because we apply the wait, that's why it's didn't give the this one is wait for 10 second. After that we got the exception as in no such element exception. So this is the reason, because we give 10 second, that's why this one is come up after the 10 seconds. So this is the implicit wait, guys. So whenever you want to apply, you want to wait for all the elements to load in your website, so you can give 10 second, right? So like in this website we have multiple elements, right? And you want to load, you want to like execute your script once the all the elements are loaded, right? So that time you can use implicitly wait. So this will apply for all the elements. So after 10 second, this will start the this will throw you the exception, but this will wait for 10 second after that. So this is the implicit wait. So as I told you before, guys, implicit wait is always apply for global element, like all the elements apply for, and implicit wait always consider don't apply after the 10, like more than 10 seconds. Always apply for 10 second or 12 or 15 second, but not more than 15 second. Because if you give implicit wait more than 15 second, this will impact your execution, text execution. Because if you have like multiple elements and you are providing like more than 10 or 15 second wait, so this will take some more than time. So this will impact your execution. So don't apply more than 10 second, always apply under the 10 second or 15 second. So guys, this is implicit wait. So I think I covered this point, right? So after that, like basically implicit wait is, as I mentioned here, global wait. Explicit wait we always use for specific condition. This will apply for individual element. Like if any one element is taking more than 10 second or 20-second time, so for that you can apply for explicit wait. But always apply implicit wait whenever the element is loading under the 5 second, 10 second, it's taking time but not more than 10 second, then you apply implicit wait. But if any element is taking more than 10 second, you can apply explicit wait. So thank you so much, guy. Please like and subscribe my channel, and I will come up with the new topic and we'll discuss explicit wait and fluent wait in the coming video. So thank you so much, guys.